Hello and welcome back to Infinite Jeff, the project where Jeff, me, that guy, Jeff, reads Infinite Jest, a big old book by David Foster Wallace, a big old dead guy. This is page 367. Here we go. Projected a casual and impressive black and yellow smiley face, grinning, and he feels all the muscles in his own face loosen and descend kneeward, and the moment hangs there, distended, until the white flag raffle coordinator for November, Glenn Kay, glides up to the podium mic in his scarlet velour caparison and makeup and candelabrum with candles the same color as the floor tile, and uses the plastic gavel to formally end the break and bring things back to whatever passes here for order for the raffle drawing. The Watertown guy with middle-level sober time who wins the big book publicly offers it to any newcomer who wants it, and Gately is pleased to see Bruce Green raise a big hand and decides he'll just turn it over and ask ferocious Francis G. for feedback on subjunctives and countersexuals, and the infant leaves its playpen alone inside of him. And the rivets of the long table his seat's attached to make a brief distressed noise as he sits and settles in for the second half of the meeting, asking silently for help to be determined to try to really hear or die trying. We have a section break. NNYC's Harbor's Liberty Island's gigantic lady has the sun for a crown and holds what looks like a huge photo album under one iron arm, and the other arm holds aloft a product. The product is changed each 1st of January by brave men with pitons and cranes. Section break. Looks like we're headed right back to Boston AA. But it's funny what they'll find funny, AAs at Boston meetings, listening. The next advanced basics guy, summoned by their gleamingly bald Western wear chairman to speak, is dreadfully, transparently unfunny, painfully new but pretending to be at ease, to be an old hand, desperate to amuse and impress them. The guy's got the sort of professional background where he's used to trying to impress gatherings of persons. He's dying to be liked up there. He's performing. The white flag crowd can see all this. Even the true morons among them can see right through the guy. This is not a regular audience. A Boston AA is very sensitive to the presence of ego. When the new guy introduces himself and makes an ironic gesture and says, "I've been told I've been given the gift of desperation. I'm looking for the exchange window." It's so clearly unspontaneous, rehearsed, plus commits the subtle but cardinal message offensive of appearing to deprecate the program rather than the self. That's just a few polite titters resound, and people shift in their seats with a slight but signal discomfort. The worst punishment Gately's seen inflicted on a commitment speaker is when the host crowd gets embarrassed for him. Speakers who are accustomed to figuring out what an audience wants to hear and then supplying it. All right, y'all, that was page number 367. 367. Yeah, all right. 3 more I'm doing this morning because I kind of got a little behind. But, yeah. Anyway, have a good night.